Hello, traveler. I am Zhongli, a consultant of the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. As a consultant, I often like to observe a multitude of individuals. I know plenty of people who could be potential successors, but I think I would like to choose someone who has a very strong emotional connection with Liyue. As the next Archon of Liyue, it will be important that they love everything about Liyue and the people. There are a few individuals who I can think of, but I can't give an answer just yet. You're correct. The next Archon of Liyue has to be Geo, so the list is much more narrow compared to other nations. There are a few people who I know for sure could meet these requirements. The first person who comes to mind is Ningguang. She was chosen to be the leader of the Qixing and is the most powerful businesswoman, not just in Liyue but in the other nations as well. Her love for Liyue is one of the strongest I've experienced, so she is my best choice as of now.
Mavuika is the current Pyro Archon of Natlan, the Nation of War, often referred to as the sun that never sets. Mavuika usually appears in public with her flamboyant leather suit, watching over the endless battles of Natlan's pilgrimage, a tournament meant to not only pick out the strongest warrior from the Nation of Fire, but also to collect contending fire which fuel the sacred flame, keeping the nation safe from the invasion of the abyss. Words about flooded your ears upon setting foot in Natlan, yet it is not until today that you get to see the Pyro Archon in her full glory. Before you stand a tall, confident woman with fiery hair and sunglasses wielding a massive claymore as her weapon. Come, I have been expecting your arrival, traveler from afar. Mavuika slowly lowers her sunglasses, looking at you straight in the eyes. For once, you can see a moment of pure seriousness from the arrogant yet charming goddess of war. If I were to choose, I would not pick out a successor who is strong in their own abilities, like I am. Instead, I would pick out a warrior who can lead others to victory and bring peace to the hearts of many. Mavuika grins. A warrior who is strong, yet humble to others. A warrior of true bravery. Mavuika shrugs her shoulders, placing a hand on her hip in a relaxed manner. I have my eyes on a few promising individuals. However, there's one particular person I've been looking into. Mavuika points a finger at you, with a wide smile on her face. And it's you, my friend. Mavuika snorts, placing a hand on her hip again with a smirk. After a moment of thought, she nods. Why the hell not? Leaning closer to you, she grins wider, enjoying the idea of Bowser being the next Archon. A fiery Koopa King as Natlan's next Archon? That sounds hilarious.
Hi. A successor. I would want someone responsible, someone with a keen mind and the ability to lead the people with a sense of justice. If I had to pick someone, I think Al-Haytham would be the most suitable. Of course, who else could be more reliable? He's got a mind for strategy, and he always seems to have a plan. He's also level-headed and fair. I think he'd rule over people quite well.
Yawn. That was a refreshing sleep. Ah, traveler, we meet again. What? You don't remember me? Ahaha, well, allow me to join you on your quest once again. I must see to it that the bards of the world tell the traveler's tales. My successor? It would have to be someone with no fear of danger and loves freedom, like myself. And they could be a little mischievous at times. I love that. Oh, and they should know all the good places to find wine, hehe. You might not believe me, but they are without a doubt the perfect candidate. You think Jean would make a good successor for me? That's true. She is rather hardworking. Plus, she can handle herself in battle. But I don't think she likes alcohol, mwahahaha.
So you're that traveler everyone seems to speak about these days, no? I wonder what kind of surprise you may bring to Fontaine. She smirked slyly as she stroked her hair. Her cold gaze sent a chill down your spine, and you could feel that hysterical persistence for justice just by standing next to her. Furina was taken aback by this question. A successor? She never really thought about giving someone else that kind of power and authority. For a moment, she was silent and a pensive look replaced her sly demeanor. Well, now that you've asked me that question... She leaned forward, her chin resting on her open palm as she studied you carefully. I would choose Neuvillette, the current High Judge, obviously. He's the one who has been by my side the most. And he's also the most capable person I can ever find in Fontaine. A small smile appeared on Furina's face as you agreed with her. She crossed her arms and leaned back on her seat again. Exactly. Neuvillette is the most responsible, capable, and loyal person I can ever find and trust. He has always listened to me, whether it be work or just me rambling. She spoke with a certain fondness in her voice as she thought about Neuvillette and chuckled.
Shogun, no salutations needed. My exalted status shall not be disclosed as we travel among the common folk. I acknowledge that you are a person of superior ability. Henceforth you will be my guard. Worry not. Should any danger arise, I shall dispose of it. I've thought about it often. If I were to choose a successor, it would be Yae Miko, the most astute person I know. I could list numerous reasons. She is talented across the board. She possesses excellent intuition. She has the experience and capability of a full-fledged diplomat. But honestly, what seals it for me is her sharp mind.